Might check 1, 2. All day, every day.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beat Slab in Inverness, Florida. We're doing it again. Damn it, I might have too much light in here. There we go. What up, homies? I saw Recoil's mom in chat. Sorry, I was in the middle of a text war. The model student? What's up, man? Whose student are you? Templar says going to Disney next week. Want to come and ride Space Mountain with me and the kids? Nah, I'm alright. Recoil's mom tuning in. How you feeling? Go Boy 76, Tullis UK, Matt Cool in the chat, Talon, Muddy, B Dubs. Scrolling back, see if I missed anything. Russ, Recoil himself, Sin for Game City 9. You got Snowmageddon in Illinois right now. Go Boy. Yikes. Hold on a second. I gotta end this argument.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
That'll do it. Shout out to Russ, 55 months. Cypher got nerfed. Time to paint his new Nerf gun theme then. I just made that shit up. You know how I do. Go boy. So, what have I done today? I taught that I meet up with Arthur, aka the financial CFO. Lady Fluffy Bottom says sup to all you Kenlets. So, yeah, I feel like I did something. Oh, I edited some reels. Oh, I made a new scorecard for LVO for the doubles. I gotta go and get it printed because I forgot I had to get that shit printed. Kramus, what's up, man? It's the literal best day to finish assembling this campaign. Let's fucking go. So, we got Cipher on deck. We got LVO next week. So, we'll stream tomorrow, Tuesday, and then we're done. We gotta make our way over to the airport and fly out. Got my game aid sorted, my army packed. Had to go pick up some luggage because I didn't have any. We're ready to go. Let me get a roll call in chat. Who's all going? Who's going LVO? Russ. Or Mio Man, 54 months. Yo, dog, what's up, brother? Go boy, 15 fucking inches. What the hell, man? Oh my god, it's like the Colorado days. For real. Templar, can we see your list? Yeah. It's not groundbreaking. It's mainly the models I have. So you know how like I was selling off a bunch of the models I collected over the years? It's like kind of like what's left or what I didn't sell. It's like what's left, what I didn't sell, and the Land Raider I got from Player J, the War Dog I painted for my guys, and my possessed guy, my 5 possessed models. The end, what's up, man? Go Boy couldn't keep up with it while plowing. Just went home and said, fuck it. Yeah. It's Demon Prince spam. Templar. It's just like I always have that that core collection of Demon Princes. So it's all I can really put together. It's Chaos Space Marines with 3 flying Demon Princes. 1 is Khorne, 2 are Slaanesh, and a Warpsmith, a Land Raider, a Defiler, which is actually just this Soul Grinder I use as accounts as for years. So Land Raider, Soul Grinder, 5 possessed for the Land Raider, 2 squads of Cultists. Then Demon Allies, 3 units of Nurglings, 2 more Flying Demon Princes, both Nurgle, and then Chaos Knights Allies, 1 Carnivore. So 5 Flying Demon Princes. But you know, there's some hidden tech in there. Like it's a lot of target saturation. The Demon Princes are really just like, look at them like gladiator tanks, like spam. They're just, there's a lot of them. They can move around kind of quick. They can get into position. Land Raider can put some bullets down range pretty easily with hitting on 2s because of the Warpsmith. You can do the obfuscation ability because it's Nurgle, so I can make it so you can't shoot the Land Raider. You can heal it. I can make it hit on 2s and then kind of get to the center and then just like spit out some possessed. Defiler kind of does a similar thing, but he can tank shock dirty. He's got dirty tank shock, so does the Carnivore, so I got 2 tank shock units. Enough bullets to open up a transport to get to what's inside. There's a lot of hidden mortal wounds, though, because like the 3 Chaos Demon Princes all have a rule where like when they charge and when they move in for the fight, you roll a dice equal to how many wounds it has left. So 10 wounds, 10 dice, 4 ups, mortal wounds. Cap 6. So like, and a start as Demon Prince is just like, hey, 5 mortal wounds. Then swings. And, you know, it's got dark packs and all that shit. So, you know, you can do a lot with them. The Slaanesh ones move 14 inches. They have access to an advance and charge, a fall back and charge. The Khorne one has the Talisman, so he's like just, you know, strength 12, 13 range, ton of attacks, popping off. You've got things like skin shift, so you can heal wounds on Demon Princes. A lot of the powers work pretty well on them. So, and then the Demon Princes from Demons, I take the Nurgle ones there for the extra toughness, but also they have like a pseudo Dark Pact where they can pick lethal hits, sustained hits, or precision hits, and once per game 3 extra attacks. So like they sort of are getting packs with extra toughness, hopping around. So it's just like jumping around, try to flip cards, do what the cards say, and kill things. Someone in Delaware calling me? Get out of here. Get out of here. So, I did a half a playtest with them printing out my game aids. I'm no stranger to Demon Prince list spam, though. That's like old hat for me. Crashing at him, 12 months, 35 in a row. Was painting with Sam Lenz this week. We say variations of Yo Dog Florida Man is hungry or something non-stop. Lol. Wait, you were taking painting classes with Sam Lenz and you guys were making Yo Dog Florida Man references in that painting class? Fuck yeah. Love minis. Yeah, she's out near you, Go Boy. Eileenosaurus says, tell me more about Demon Princes. You want to know more about Demon Princes? Demon Princes. Let's think. Well, they move fast, but rules on movement are different with flying monsters creatures now, so you can't just jump over buildings. Is that accurate to people playing 10th right now? You have to like subtract the distance of going over a building. Crashing Adam says you were up by Sam's house, and we love Yo Dog Florida Man. We always Yo Dog, so you guys just Yo Dog constantly. Reapray, no notifications for Prime subs, it looks like. Keep pressing buttons. Reapray, did you like... Oh, that's Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey, 78 months in a row. What's up, brother? Alright, well, I guess that's it. Is that it for small talk, guys? Let me know. Any more questions? Who's going to LVO? Go boy, high temp, -3, -5. Bah! That's too cold. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today's Friday. Meaning it's Florida Man Friday. So these are the promos. Florida Man Friday, Beast Mode Multiplier. So top 4 today get into the special side drawing for Florida Man prizes. Multipliers today. Viking Teabagger in the house. He said that's cute. It was -50 Celsius with the wind today. -50 Celsius though? That's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, dude. Hey, shit. It's not even cold. It's basically summer. Exclamation point FMF. Support your local Florida man.
Angels sang out in an chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Let's Google it. What's -50 Celsius in Fahrenheit? They're almost the same temperature. But yeah. Minus 50 is out of control. Yikes. It's horrible. Replay, you fixed it. There you go. Had to close and reopen. Gross. Alright, we're good. Okay, so we're going to work on Cipher today. Any more promos? Exclamation point patron. Sign up during the show. Get a free painting consultation. $10 more a month. Judge, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, Seattle. Going for a bike ride later. Yeah, it's basically hot now. Talent says, $signs in the place of lightning is also acceptable. What? Alright, we're getting ready to set up on Instagram here. We're going to paint on Cipher. Let's do it. Live details, Cipher, action. Let's turn on our fucking stupid wireless thing. Because all my shit broke. Talon commented about when you're going shave designs in your hair. Start wearing gold cap teeth. $signs instead of lightning bolts? Fuck yeah. I see what you're saying. Alright, Bluetooth is on. We're live on Twitch or Instagram. Move this shit on over here. All right, we're good. What up, Instagram crew? David Vaughn over on YouTube says we're live, man. That's right, brother. Okay, let's lock into the obesity cradle. Ugh. Let's see what we got. Let's fix the back. Oh, God. So fat. Has anyone heard from Demeki recently? He's, I think he's like in Australia right now. First time I'm not going to see him at LVO in a while. So this is where we are with Cipher. We got all this airbrushing done on his robe. Then we got the red painted in by hand, and now we're just working the black armor. Recall you haven't seen him. Yeah. He sends me reels on Instagram literally every day. So what we were doing was we were working the black armor, and the way we were doing that, yo, shout out to the Instagram crew. V-Bosh says, yo, I'm painting Lord Discordant in World Eater colors. What color should I paint the robes? You never go wrong with a black or like a black blue in that certain situation. Sir Marcus says, the son of the lion who works for the emperor. Right, man. So black, sky blue. Where's my fresh white? Here we go. So pretty much just some combination of these. But sometimes when I'm edge highlighting, I like to put a little medium down. And like I like to get this armor sliced in. Let me get the camera correct. So visibility wise, so we got a lot. So we're going real aggressive here. And we're really bringing the blue up in the black because it's fun. Whereas GW seems to have done more of like chip metal for theirs. So black with some blue is a good starting point. And what you want to do is just use mostly the heart pull in situations like this. And we're just going to box things out carefully. And you'll notice this black blue is very respectful. It's only a little brighter than what's already on the model. Very ghostly. Like in Teabagger. Where you been, bro? You been playing 40K? Now you can barely see this once his backpack is on, but you can see it. So we're just going to go ahead and give it some fun lines too. And we just want to really accentuate that shoulder pad. And I might even go and do like a fake line right here. So Marcus says over on Instagram, says cheers to the champions of the long war. I'm playing G Steelers, but enjoying your company, brother. Thanks, man. Who on Instagram is going to LVO? So let's reach in. Try to get his crotch a little bit better right here. Chest right there. Now what we want to do is we want to elevate it. So we're going to grab more white, more blue. And we're just going to put a little exclamation point right here. I'm going to use a little, I was going to try to trace, but I can't. We're just going to maybe take a little medium to lower the opacity. Run a little heart pull right here. Where you can kind of see his foot right there slightly. OnePlus says you have Instagram and you're going to LVO? See, we're gonna catch the crotch right there. And we are using the heart pull strategy. Now, all you need to do is take the black, water it down, and use that to subtract from any line distortion you have. So I'm laying down some thin black. And I'm going to kind of subtract from how thick some of my line game is there. And tidy it up. Let's not forget right there. Get these knuckles. I love his pose. He's like reaching for his other pistol. Mad Toy over on Twitch says, do you have a tutorial for the Lord of Change or something Zinch related? On Patreon, I'm starting it now. Actually, I don't for a Lord of Change, but I will soon. I'm sure I have plenty of Zinch colors, but let's run a tracer right here. Use the side of a brush for that. Let's rotate. And we're just dragging the tip of the brush along that rail. So we want it to be a little bluer. And possibly a little whiter. We're looking for that Tron style. We want to get maybe a tracer right here. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. High opacity, low moisture. Now, I'm going to split the difference with this mix. We want to reinforce this fake line right here. We're using the tip and the heart pull. We're going to get a little almost white on the brush. We're just going to touch the corners. Right there. I'm with that. Rozelle over on Twitch says, "Is that Cipher?" Hell yeah. That's right, man. Now we're going to start blocking out some other details on the model. For example, he's got a skull. And look, I'm looking at my GW reference. So they're doing all the skulls white. So we'll take black plus white. Be a touch of blue. Make a light gray. We're going to use high opacity, low moisture. And we're just going to full cover the skull with the blue-gray, the light blue-gray we made. Right there. It's got one here. As well. Here. I got off my track a little bit. With it. Ding Wall over on Insta says it looks amazing. Thanks, man. Let's not forget he's got a skull back here. Now, he's got like a skeleton on his chest. Kind of like, almost like crucified. See, like, that's his like little rib cage. There's like his little head, and these are his little arms. And it's kind of a whole thing to paint. It's kind of obnoxious. to get to him. Like, it's like firmly under this arm right here. But I got it. Whoop, sorry. I just knocked my camera like crazy. Shout out to G Munch over on the Region Subbot. Thanks Subbot. Rizel over on Twitch says I collect a bunch of new kits to do Chaos Space from Fallen Angels based on Horus Heresy models. Super excited. Hell yeah, man. Matt Aaron's tuning in. Is looking forward to helping team next week. ZJ is optional. That's right, man. My man's coming out and helping us with the paint judging. So, skulls painted in like a light gray. There's also one here, which is probably I'm probably painted it ahead of schedule right now. He's got, I'm looking. It's hard to say. Let's take a little white. Like pretty much pure white now. And we're just going to kind of touch and trace out the features of the skull right here. We go back a step to the light gray. So, you know, it's got some volume now to it. Matt Aaron's former current Tag Team champion of Longboard Doubles and hobby track winner, coming in to help us with the painting.
And his name is John C.
NS Ogre, my guy. We get some strong man love in chat over on Twitch. NS Ogre throwing down a beast mode multiplier. It's 23 bonus Yo Dogs every Friday and a Florida Man Friday top 4. So we're using high opacity, low moisture. Just kind of stippling in some volume on those skulls. I'm going to go back to the black, lower the opacity, add a little moisture. I'm going to try to push some of this into the eye sockets of this skull. We'll see. Now, the little skeleton on his chest, it's light gray with some blue in it. Here's some pure white. High opacity, low moisture. Heart pull, little stipple right here in the face. Stipples on this arm. I'm going to just drag some heart pulls across his ribs. Just kind of let it ride like that. Okay, so we are going to have some NMM make the cut here, it looks like. Let's grab something kind of stable so I don't have to worry about it. Black blue. Straight up black blue right here. We're going to use that as our base coat. Pretty much going to just raw dog it. So GW also painted his pistol here basically completely metal. And we are going to say we're going to do that as well, but we're going to use black blue as our entry point. What is this thing, like a flamer plasma? What the hell's the lore on this guy's pistols? Shout out to Tom Duster, 50 months. Nice round Florida kind of number. That's right, man. We're just kind of raw dogging this black blue right over. Bolt pistol and plasma pistol, Rezo says. So it has, it's funny. Is it just like an old school design because he's like old as fuck? And his Lori holds the pistol sideways. So you know he's serious? Does he really? What a beast. And we're going to also stabilize that black blue. Will be this trim right here. And that way all the silver I do will have this like the same foundation. Let me rinse that down. Someone in chat, Sir Marcus says it's a masterwork plasma pistol that was almost Paragon plasma pistol. Almost a Paragon plasma pistol? What is a Paragon plasma pistol? Is that some shit? And Ogre says, I don't think they will do it, but I would love a third sculpt primarized. Back to the first gunslinger. For him to become a Primaris, he would have to come back into the fold, right? Let's paint these doodads. He's got a chain and some clasps. Right there. Not with Fabi's Biosteel and Alpha Prime Gene Seed. Oh, so we're gonna get Chaos Primaris? Hell yeah. Let's block in some more colors. Let's keep it simple. Some mahogany. El Road Dog says Cypher was rank roll Dark Angel Legion, not a specific person. It was a rank. Doesn't use the sword. He's just a gunslinger. This Cypher, he carries the lion sword and is on a mission to meet the Emperor. So there's like more than one Cypher. Sir Marcus on Instagram, 30k. There were a few Paragon weapons. High AP, strong enough to cause death blows like mortal wounds. We already have a Chaos Primaris. Corn in the novels. Oh shit. Let's take Mahogany, because he's got these leather kind of like gloves, and then he's got like bracers on top. Got a scabbard right here that looks to be leather. Can barely catch a piece of it through his robe. He's got a holster right here. A bandolier. A strappy. Come on, buddy. Stay put on your little sticky tack. Got some little leather deals right here. There was more than one ever. Nice. Marcel says, there has been more than one Cypher, though through history it's not clear yet who current Cypher is. Oh shit, he's John Cena. Let's see where this is going. Yeah, I bet we can kind of feel like I can take this soft round dry brush right here. So here's our black blue, some white. I bet I can kind of repaint this. With like a kind of a slightly heavy dry brush. With that. And all we really want to do is kind of add a little white to the mix. And so what we want to do is we want to have crisp edges for sure. Say using just some heart pulls, some tracers. This is a cylinder right here, so what you want to do is make like a line right here. And have that line show up again down here. They just painted it all silver and washed it, right? GW. So we just painted it basically gray and highlighted. Not much different in the philosophy if you think about it. On. There's 3 of them in Horus Heresy novels, 3 ciphers, Samarcus. That's crazy. See, you don't actually have to do any NMM if you just paint it in the wheelhouse of what silver is, and then just kind of highlight it. So back here, there's a little good night, Sir Marcus. So we do want to get more extreme though, so we're going to get more white on the brush. We're going to run a tighter highlight using our tracer technique right here. Rotate. Rotate. Always be rotating, guys. Like right here. This is tricky. But you want to get this little latch right here. Always be rotating. Pretty easy to get straight edges when you do this. There we go. Rizal says, Kenny, are you going for a cleaner, vibrant look? Or are you going to dirty him up? No, he's going to be crispy as fuck, dude. Motherfucker polishes his shit. And we're just going to reinforce. Right there. Remember I was talking about that cylinder line, so I want to make sure there's like a connection between here, and maybe a little bit down there. I'm going to take a little highlight. You want to get inside these vents right here. Want to get on that thingy. Right there. But that's tricky because, you know, you get inside that gap and fuck it up. So go back to take some pure black, water it down. We're going to try to run it inside there like a pin wash. And keep that channel open, you see? Rizal says classic NLP style, totally cool. I'm on a dirty kick lately. Even if I was going to dirty him up, I would still paint him like this first. I'd take him to the showroom before I dirtied him up. And they just painted it on silver. GW. So we're just gonna kind of pluck and pull some highlights in. Nothing too crazy. Let's run back here. Same shit. We sorted out in the front. You do the same thing, Rizal. Get it clean, then dirty. Cipher says, quick question. Do you have any tutorials for your Dark Angels on Patreon? I do, sir. Talking about the Dark Angel we just painted that you may have seen in Instagram Reels. Yeah, there's a full series on that on Patreon. A little bit more white. So now I'm going to just kind of stipple some white in. Here. He does have like a coil in there, so what we're going to do is carefully paint this coil white. So he's got a classic Tesla coil situation. Okay. And it looks like this shit's not coil. Yeah, and I can see now that I'm looking at it closely, it's not. This other stuff is like bronze. So let's take some brown and white and black so it's desaturated. Right there. So just like I just basically gray and brown, kind of a desaturated brown base coat. Separate those. Press that down. Looks good. Let's make sure we got some good highlights on this side because we haven't really touched it that much. Let's take more white. Stipple right here. Heart pull down right here. We're going to go back in time to the more blue-gray side of things. Let's take a little watered down black again. Let's make sure we have a good pin wash right here. And get inside. Kind of clean some of that up. A little more white. Always be rotating, guys. Get those lines crispy. let's pull out that white again. Let's get this coil. Looking good. I think these are like, I don't know what the fuck these are, but they probably glow. Right here. Let's go back to something a little bit more respectfully gray. Because you got this whole viewing angle right here. So you want to make sure that it looks passable from this angle as well. Maybe a couple more highlights right here. A little more white right here. Recoil says juicy money for LVO. Mango passion fruit combo is yummy. Yo, let me get some strongman love in chat right there. My man Recoil throwing some love my way. Let me get some hype. Yo, even from the Instagram crew, if you're tuning in on Instagram, what's up? If I missed anyone, like Cityland, Paul, what's up, guys? We're over here on Twitch doing what we can. We got our boy Recoil supporting me for my LVO journey. What is that? What is it? How many yo dogs is that? Recoil? Shout out to Paul. Paul says, yo, Master Grey Slayer, do you feel the painting handle you're using is better than the GW one? Or better for everyone? Appreciate your professional advice. This is a block of plastic, dude. This is not better than GW's. This is a piece of plastic, man. There's nothing about this. It's just a cylinder, dude. It's trash. It just has holes in it so that I can put stems in it. It's just 3D printed. This is garbage. It works really well though, because ultimately you just need to hold something. But the GW one is actually, the GW model holder is one of the only products GW makes that I think is like fairly priced and well constructed. $368 yo dogs for my man Recoil 16x multiplier. Thank you for doing math, dude. Recoil is a big fan of Dark Angels as well. Have you painted your? You haven't painted your Cipher yet, right? We talked about this. Trying to make this white a little more opaque, recoil. Rotate right here. Just doing tracer technique. I'm going to temper it right here from this viewing angle. Wolfsark, are Dark Angel fans really a fanboy of Cipher 2? Recoil, are you a fanboy of Cipher 2? Trying to get all viewing angles. See right here. Bring it a little. It's just so you guys know, if anyone's getting confused with what colors I'm reaching for, spoiler, it's literally been the black blue the whole time, sometimes white. So if you see me tweaking back and forth, it's just that. And so I just keep looking at different viewing angles to make sure our gun holds up from multiple angles. And a lot of times you don't have to be this meticulous. But Cipher, he's a single piece, and the gun is kind of a big part of him. So we got to make sure, that it looks kind of neat, Recoil says he's okay, but not a fanboy. You're not a fanboy of Cipher. Okay, got it. It's kind of the end of the fishing line for Dark Angels. Like, I don't know what you guys get high to. Good point, though, Wolfsark. So there's a couple of sloppy brushstrokes up here, Recoil. I'm just kind of glazing in a little bit of low opacity black blue. Kind of fixing some line shape. Then back to high opacity white. Kind of just want to make sure my lines have good shape. You know how it is. Make sure whatever the fuck these things are opaque. Does anybody have an idea what these are? Are these like light bulbs? And this thing right here, it's funny because it's like a blowtorch. So was all 30k plasma guns like fucking blowtorch guns? Oh, they paint that bronze. Oh yeah, you know, here's the viewing angle I forgot about. Well, Sark. Cipher is the dollar at the end of the fishing line. Oh, I see what you're saying. Magnetic contaminant bottles recoil. Magnetic containment bottles. Ah. Does that sound sci-fi enough? Yeah, I'll buy it. So let's get... Like, I mean, did you make that up, or is that on the spot, or is that like what they are? Sci-fi bullshit is what I was gonna go with. So let's take some brown and ochre. Okay, some mahogany and golden brown, to be precise, which is almost exactly ochre. High opacity, low moisture. We're just touching that shit. Gonna get a little bit more of the golden brown, less of the mahogany. Just kind of drop a couple highlights off. Recoil just thought that would say that's what they would say in Star Trek. It's both, actually. It's kind of right, and you just made it up because Star Trek bullshit. It's emitting some tachyon particles over here. Time travel episode. So there's a little bit more. There's a little white in the mix. All right, they go with a blue, so let's also go with a blue. We're gonna take transparent blue, maybe a little jade. This will be fun. So transparent blue is incredibly saturated. And I'm jading it up a little bit. And we're just low opacity, high moisture. Okay. And we're gonna just make sure it's in there nice and I don't know how much of that was on camera or not. We're going to take that color, lower the opacity, add some water. We're going to touch our paper towel so we get the moisture off. Every second episode is a time travel episode. That's right, man. Yo, Captain Picard detecting tachyon particles from our forward fucking sensor array. Oh shit, we're going back in time. So what we're doing is I'm just taking very low opacity blue and touching the little bit of metal that's connected to the glowy bit. Now also I forgot these things. Feel like these are a part of the power supply. Those are probably the cartridges he stuffs in it. Right, he probably slaps those bitches in, then he shoots a couple of times, then he has to put new ones in, right? So now we want to let that dry. We can do a little bit more detailing afterwards. Recoil. Pretty easy, right? And then we would take a little bit more white. And you want to kind of touch.
When you're by my side, I love it. Nothing in this world can hurt.
Coil.
When you're by my side, I love it. We can leave the world behind us.
Like so.
Everything about the world so much better. When I hold you in my arms, I wanna be here. Every day and every night, so much better, so much better.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good. Something that is bothering me. So, Tempest Terrains is looking great over on Instagram. Says, so how did you make your game aid cards? I use a combination of Photoshop skills, smartphone, the Games Workshop official data cards for the indexes, my graphic design knowledge to lay them out. Took pictures of my demon princes, laid them into the design, went online, confirmed what the size of an average CCG card was, laid them all out, got everything set up, saved a 300 DPI PNG document, emailed it to Office Max, went to Office Max, used their big laser printer, walked up to the lady, said, "You got any cardstock weight shit?" And she's like, "I got you." And then I threw that bitch in there, printed them out, used their little slicer there in the Office Max, sliced them bitches up, slid them into some Pokemon card sheets. Next up, Recoil says, "You could say you want to retouch the coil." See what I did there? I thought that as soon as I said it. Shortening your name to Coil. Oh yeah, I want to take a little Shadow Flesh because his face got tagged a few times by like black. And so I just wanted to take some Shadow Flesh and lightly smooth out some of the distorted black wash. Because it's kind of bothering me how dirty it looks. Tapestry says, "My phone died of battery after I asked about your game aids." Where did you get them or make them? I just said the whole thing. Bro, I used Photoshop. And I photoshopped them bitches up using my graphic design skills. And then I had them printed at Office Max. Let's take a little... Monument Hobbies coming in. Just in time. We're getting ready to do a whip session, but first I just wanted to reset his face. So I took some transparent red. I'm going to add it to the Shadow Flesh with a little white and even a little bit of the golden brown. And I'm going to use that. And I'm just smoothing out his skin just slightly. And because the course of painting some of his details, we got black on his face and then had to kind of rinse it off. But his face was never actually really painted to begin with. It was just kind of the stock ivory. And we're just using high opacity, low moisture right now. And we're just kind of giving them, putting a little bit of life to the desaturated nature of how his hooded skin came to pass. Is all. So I'm just kind of pinking it up. This is kind of bothering me. And I'll take some more white, some more of this brown, and some of that shadow gray or shadow flesh. And I'm just going to kind of touch cheekbones, nose, lip. Just want to add a little bit of volume to the face right now because it's annoying me. And we're going to just do it a little bit more. So you can see he's got a sick little ball chin. So we're just touching things, man. It's not a bit. It's already all there for us. And we're just trying to sneak in. And kind of subtract off of the dark position. Shout out to the Monument crew for tuning in. What's up, guys? And for some of that stuff that's still in shadow, we can go back to our darkest position, which is the shadow flesh now. Add a little bit of the brown, the red. We'll take some of that. Throw that in the furrow right there. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I'm like off like crazy today. Oh, my color intensity up too high. That's what it is. And what I'm doing is just kind of pushing a little bit of wet paint into the holes, to the recesses. So that there's a little bit of volume in his skin. And then we got to cut through, get all the rest of the metal in. I'll come back and actually detail the face out later. But for now, I just need it to not suck, you know? And if you're just tuning into the Cipher project, we used our airbrush to do the cloak. Then we carved in the red parts by hand. Reset his armor to black super fast, and then we just dropped some edge highlights off, and right now we just did his gun. So let's set up for a whip session though. If you're coming to us on Instagram, you cannot partake in this because we're about to cut the feed. But if you come to Twitch right now and join our Discord server, we're going to take a look at what you guys are working on. We recently just finished our thrift store rescue Chaos Exalted Champion. This tutorial is out on Patreon right now. And now Cipher is our first new project of the year. This is our first completion, first new project. Thanks for tuning in, Instagram. You've been great. Let's get set up, guys. Cipher gets a gun. But cool, what's up, man? You squanching here? Did a monument raid and run. We have to go get some tacos. All right, let's kick open Discord. Who's all just tuning in? Who's going to LVO next week? Easy peasy lemon squeezy posted up some whips. Let's see here. Keeping it rusty. What's up, brother? Love Minis on YouTube. El Rose says, I am your first drink is on me. Thanks, man. My first Coca-Cola, right? Got some GSC running around doing their thug life. Hell yeah. Some airbrushing right here. I like these guys. These are fun. Rusty just chilling, man. Alright. First drink. Let's go. You playing in the championship? Disco. The disco chop. Look at these little guys. Disco, do you have all your models you painted inside of like a case in your Beats Lab somewhere? Oh, man. Elro, you're coming in hot. This is Let's Do Today. Fuck yeah, man. I submitted mine the other day. Hold on a second. I'm looking at the play mats for our event. I hope it's a different one. I designed a new one. Because for the doubles, you're supposed to get a play mat from us. And I made a new one. We made like a new one with our logo that also has like texture, so you can use it as a backdrop. For your display board. Good job, Disco. Elro says painting done. Let's take a look here. Let's see this janky ass chaos bullshit. Oh yeah, I love this. I forgot. It looks so cool. What are these guys again? Are these possessed or something? Iron Warrior possessed? Master possession. That's what it looks like. And Iron Warrior Terminators. Is this just like a Lord right here? These are Raptors. Couple of Forge Fiends. Predator. And what do you have? A Beast of Nurgle and Nurgling? And a Nurgling? Oh, there they are. 3 Nurgling units and a Beast of Nurgle. God, this looks awesome. Ten undivided possessed marker Nurgle. Yeah, I like that. So that unit fucks. This looks like an awesome little list.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Recoil's mom dropped the 66 spot. 230 bonus Yo Dogs today. Hump Beast Mode Friday. Can I get some strong woman love in chat? Five Slanesh possessed with Master Nurgle, so they go far advanced in charge. That's awesome. Get some hype in chat. Thank you so much, Recoil's mom. She's got it going on. This is an awesome list, man. You got a lot of fun bodies that fuck really hard on the table. And what, 2 units of 2 obliterators? Lots of good firepower. There's a master possession right here. E-mini painting. Looks fucking dope. Elro. You're welcome, man. Turned you on the monument. B Mini says, thanks, dude. Started with your lessons. Hell yeah, dude. Shit's tight. I'm excited to play at LVL Elro. Move some demon princes around. Forgot my possessing a land reader because I need to fill my roster out with the models I own. Dime on YouTube. Do I have a hypertrophy program? Favorite hypertrophy? I don't even know what that means, dude. Rusty says my lessons are game changer. He's one of my students. B Mini, and now you get to paint the rest of the army. Yeah, sucks. Templar says Kenny's lessons made my dick increase by 2 inches. It's a scientific fact. Speaking of which, let's jump over to Templar right now. Look at this guy. Doing all your legions. Fucking love that guy.
Every 30 seconds, someone's chasing a tear, and every other minute gets lost in a year.
Okay, let me check this link for Rob. Oh, they got the right one. Tight. Huff, yeah, get in on your lessons. Reappraise. Hypertrophy is muscle building. Like hypertrophy. Because I'm saying it like hypertrophy, like a video game. Do I have a favorite? Is this question, do I have a favorite muscle building program? No. I don't know shit about that. You asking how to get swole? Eat a lot of PB&Js, man. Hypertrophy. Go boy, you need to schedule your classes too. Hell yeah, you do. And a Ogre. Oh my god. So this is like a Cipher. This is the original. Look at this fucker. He's got the new joint right here. So, safe to say, NS Ogre is a Cipher fanboy. Right, Kramus. Paint Mini, not Jim Lurkin. I haven't been in the gym in 10 years, man. The model student. First time airbrushing with lacquer paints tonight. Any thoughts? I don't do that. Model student. You need like a ventilator or be outside. War Pigment, last night was your first time in the gym since COVID, maybe? Is that what he's trying to say? Model student, gym suck. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to fucking work out. Shit's hard. College. War Pigment. Let's see. Recoil. Oh, here we go. Shida Loop. Fucking goddamn Quizat Hatterack over here. Our own minis? Oh, music. This is a playlist that I license. I can't share it though, they don't give me that. I can look up songs for you though. It's from universalmusiccreators.com. So if you go to universalmusiccreators.com, you might be able to get something going with them. It's different than Monster. What was the other company I was paying money to? I still pay money to them because they don't. Their license doesn't extend to Facebook and shit. Casino reads. Arena Rex. Medusa. Fuck yeah. She's gangster. She's scary as fuck. Lady Fluffy Bottom. Thank you, Monster Cat. See how it reads. I love this. This model's awesome. We got T. Schmidt. Slowly working through this guy. Oh, that's awesome.
Can I be a beauty queen? Hello, can you tell me, could I be a beauty queen? Do I need to change me to be a beauty queen? Should I make my face smoother? Should I make my shape smaller? Should I do my hair tighter? Should I make my
Bro, minis, delts? What the fuck's a delt, dude?
eyes blur? Can I be a beauty queen? And she said that I have to change my ways. Can I be a beauty queen?
Smitty, I love it.
Beauty queen.
Echoes X.
Can I be a beauty queen? Can I be a beauty queen? So
Oh, hell yeah, he's looking so good.
me to be her beauty queen. I'll keep my own look and be. I won't change my ways, but I will take good care not to look like you.
The Snake Lady's Arena Rex. Huff.
Can be a beauty queen. Can I be a beauty queen? Can I be a beauty queen? Can
Ballin'.
I be a beauty queen? Can I be
You guys are killing it.
and she said that
Oh, man. I stayed up late last night. Like 3, working on stuff. No. Tired of shit today, man. Anybody else want to get in this whip session? Exclamation point. Whip. No, it's better. Ooh. Let me see what's going on here. It is a Beast Mode Friday, guys. Exclamation point bonus. Florida Man Friday. Cool, what's up, man? Just thinking about hitting the bathroom real quick. Feel like I gotta pee. If I don't do it, man. If I don't do it now, then I'll have to pee in the middle of painting Cipher. Ever since I'm turned 40, I couldn't make it through a show without peeing. I like it. Give me 1 second. Good. See, anyone want to throw up a whip? Nope, we're good. Cleared it out. Next level, Huff says it's getting better. The beans will start drooping enough to let you know how cold the weather is. Alright, let's lock into the obesity cradle. Oh. We're good.
Angels sang out.
Smitty, yeah, I was just thinking about you.
Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
What are you doing, man? You going to LVO this year? No. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope everything works itself out for you. Alright, so we got this gun set up. Let's just jump in and kind of mess with this one real quick. And so remember, we based it in the black blue. Just add some white, make it a black, blue, gray. And we're just kind of sketching a frame. Made it just a little brighter. It's also got these bullets. Right there. Let's grab a little bit more white. Smitty, I hear that, man. Now we're going to be a little bit more selective. Say. I bet we can trace right here. Rotate. He's got like this, he's got some grip right here. And it's like unibody, it's all metal. Gonna get even more white right here. And gonna get a little bit more aggressive but tight. Kind of give it that ping, ping, ping. Shakeosia. Shakeosia. Thanks for the follow. Sorry I fucked your name up. I already know. Rotate. Since I'm right here, let's get the brass on the bullets by just grabbing, it's already a brown, so we're just going to bring some of the golden brown into the mix. Right there. And let's see if we can put it down the center. Kind of just stipple. Too crazy. Let's talk about this trim up here. So it's, remember, it's black, blue. Let's add some white. So what we want this thing right here. Gotta close that circuit. And then be like right here. Something like that. It's got a bright, dark, bright situation. Rotate. Let's rinse it down. Let's get a little bit more black blue. It's gotta create a better line shape right there. A little bit more white. We're just going to kind of keep drawing lines against that dark zone. And we're just making that bright, dark, bright kind of transition. A little bit more white. Using the tracer. Rotate back here. Hit it with the tracer all along it. Double-sided edge highlight here. It's mission critical. Rotate back down. It's also super important, so we want to get low moisture for this one. We want to ride that rail right there. High opacity, low moisture. Opacity, low moisture. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. Right here. Invert. So classic, just bright, dark, bright. And a little edge highlight. Let's lower the opacity of the white real quick. Get a little bit in right there. Now we do have to get those nuts. So first thing, let's grab a little black. Do a little of the blue black. Lower the opacity. Let's wash our nuts first.
Now I've been waiting for this night. Come on, ladies, get it right. It's 2 a.m. and it feels
Take a little of the white. Mix it in with the gray. Put it right there. Add a little bit of the blue back in. I want there to be a more obvious kind of streak right there. A little bit more white. Now let's see if we can touch the nuts.
I am a king, yeah, yeah. I don't tolerate no nonsense. I know way too much because I'm conscious. Don't let that shit come out your throat. We will hear it on my palate and my tongue. I am a king, yeah, yeah. I don't tolerate no nonsense.
Now there's a little skull in there, so we have to actually address that. So what we were doing before was just black, white, and sky blue. So we're gonna try to create separation in here. So we got to be careful that the gray of the skull and the white of the skull is viewable, even though we're using very similar colors all around the skull. See? Here's some pure white. Right. So that thing looks cool. Now we've got to get his chain and clasp situation. So remember, it's just black, blue, add a little white. Right there. And we just kind of dragged it across that chain. See, it's just gray, basically. Let's take a little bit more white into the mix. And just kind of shine it up toward one direction. Just touch some of the chain right here. A little more white. Try to keep it pure white with low moisture content. Just make it nice and shiny right there. Since I have the white, let's see if I can come back to this skull and clean it up. All right. It's not bad. Cipher looking pretty strong. I think we might be able to do just a little better by lowering the opacity of our white. Yo, yellow beans. Thanks for the raid, brother. Lower opacity white. And I think we can get kind of like a little white glaze going right here. And right here.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the
Might be a
feast.
little extreme, so I'm going to grab us a touch of the black blue.
We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to
And I want to just,
the team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
you know, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. Can I run up the score? Run up the board, breaking them all.
So we got to do something about this leather, though. Yellow beans and crew. So right now it's just mahogany. Okay. So let's use mahogany with some of this shadow flesh in it. Maybe a little bit of the golden brown. And he's got these leather bracers. And we're just going to start off by using high opacity, low moisture, and kind of just edging out top bottom, you see? Right there. Right there. Right there. And it's got a little action right here.
Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off
So if we want to do some leather texture, we can
everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a
by just taking the highlight tip of the brush and running some heart pulls.
like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the change like I'm deep.
Like that.
Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit.
And we'll take,
I ain't having no debates.
we'll go back to the original brown,
Exactly what it takes. So I'm going for. Thought that me.
lower the opacity, some water. We're just going to glaze that right over everything. Kind of just subdue some of that hard edge.
welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash.
Let's take a little white and black and make a bright gray. Add a little bit of it to this mix over here. Kind of desaturate it.
Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
Right there, just a little bit of shine. Well oiled. We're using the side of our brush here, tracer technique. So we've got some nice faint texture in his bracer there. Nothing too wild. It does have some nuts there, so let's take a little water in black, water the black down, send the opaque kind of wet. We're going to use the stippling technique and wash those little nuts. Put a little ring around them. Then we'll take a little bit of maybe gray. See if we can just touch those nuts. High opacity, low moisture. Stipple. You can see all four of them now. I like to fuck around with his face a little bit. So I think he has a scar. Am I seeing this right? Does he have a scar running across his face where that tear in his hood is? Like something slashed him right here? Is that like the intent of this? Can anyone confirm that shit? What I'd like is some darker recesses on his face. So right now we just have like a combination of shadow flesh, transparent red, some of this brown. This is kind of like our spectrum. We can get interesting. We can take some blue to darken it. Some transparent blue. Create a nice deep shadow. And what I want to do is get his like frown line right here. I want to get his cheekbone right there. Eye cavity. Under the lip. So dark stuff dark. I'm going to take a little of that. So we cooled up those shadows. So let's go the other direction and heat up some highlights. Moving into some white, using the combination of the same colors. I'm gonna fix right under on his top lip. Right there. Nose. I want to see if I can get the top of his cheek. Right there. Lip. And it does. It seems like he has a scar, right? Somebody look at that for me. Easy peasy. Oh, it does not look like there's a scar? So here's the box art. What do you guys think? Look. Is that... There's the tear in his hood. And does it look like there's a scar right there? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Like it's like slash. Like he got fucked. Is this not painted like this anywhere else but this box art? I never noticed that. I mean, that means there's like a narrative for that tear in his hoodie, right? Like, they put the tear in his hoodie because of the seam. They're hiding the seam, right? That's stitching, but also it looks like they give it a narrative. And the thing is, it might not actually be in. I'm not seeing any sculpting that indicates a scar. Like, I don't think they sculpted it in him. No, they did. I see it on his chin. His chin has distortion on it. I see it now. Now that I know what I'm looking for, and his face does look a little uneven. I was noticing that. Like, he's got like a real Sylvester Stallone face. You know? And I'm seeing now it's because it's jacked. So there's absolutely something. Okay, let's take some transparent red, water it down. Or lower the opacity more than anything. And let's see if we can kind of line up with what I think we're looking at. They went hard. They like almost dark lined it. So let's darken it up. I'm just trying to gently. I'm doing a combination of black and red because I see why they did it so dark. See that? I'm doing it very low opacity. That's about really, I think, all we can do. I think they might have photoshopped theirs. Because theirs looks too shadowy to me. I think they photoshopped theirs. 100%. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I like the skin tone. Vortex says, it's like a wee little you. Papa's Smurf says, did they confirm he was indeed bad? Is Cipher bad? I don't fucking know. I mean, he's working. He works for the good guys, in my opinion. Gray Tide, what's up, man? Let's get a little burnt red. Vortexes, yeah, they definitely dramatized them. Let's get a little burnt red. He's got a red glyph right here. We're gonna just raw dog. tip of the brush.
Yeah, we still lit.
Right there. Always be rotating.
Big business. Woo, yeah, we in the building. For real. It ain't about how you start, but how you finish. Sprinting to the finish line. Ready?
Like the bottom of this skull right here.
I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready.
That's red.
I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. I hope I was born ready. I hope y'all ready. Yeah, we still lit.
Let's take a little white, a little shadow flesh, mix it in with the burnt red and some transparent red.
Yeah, we still lit.
Get a little highlight. I'm missing something in chat. Sorry, guys. Chat moved kind of quick. Craig Uber says, "What's up, man? Glad to see you stream while I slug through school paper." Oh yeah, man. What paper are you doing? So like, I mean, that's basically it, except for the backpack now. You see, we got to get this backpack sorted out. And then we got to touch up the back cloak. But you see, think about like some of these other projects we've been doing. Like, we're kind of out of things to paint now, right? Like on this guy. And he looks fucking crisp as shit, man. You know, like, the box art is a little dirtier than ours. They went more for like a silver chipping. We went for crisp Lasertron edges and preposterously smooth cloak and we did some NMM. So the backpack though, just like a lot of these models, like I'm starting to realize like how much art they're putting into these backpacks. They're getting kind of hectic with these backpacks. Give me 1 second. I think I got that paperclip I scrounged the other day. There it is. What I'd like to do, you're doing a research paper about a poem called If. It is like a codex for being a man. I'm going to just drill a little slight hole in here. That might not be necessary. I might just be able to put it up in there. Actually, what I want is to get this fucking paperclip off for this backpack, like off of sticky tack. Let me dry fit it. we have to go with our original location. And I'm gonna glue this paperclip to it.
One time left, right. Two times knock him out. With the left, with the right, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time left, right, knock him out. Two times knock him out, knock him out. With the left, knock him out, with the right, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night. One time, knock him out. Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
So yeah, that's what we want. Second. Get some of this out of the way. Just drizzle a little accelerator onto it.
Two times, knock him out. Knock him out with the left, knock him out with the right, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out for the night.
I'm taking Cipher, moving him over to a different location. Because I already put a hole in here. And we left the backpack off because it's airbrushing. Got 15 minutes left in the show. Let's see if we can do a little quick, sneaky airbrushing. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting me today. We got LVO next week. Recoil's mom, thank you so much. I'm not going to be streaming on Friday or Saturday next week, so I really appreciate the support. Big part of how I pay my bills, guys. Thank you. All right, so we've got this backpack mounted. Let's just rinse some of this fluid out of the airbrush.
Everybody please relax. Do it, Zilla. Check it. Yo, I got MCE sewn on my chest. I run into the booth like Superman and leave the mic blessed. You really shouldn't test Lazarus.
Hey, Googers.
So ahead of my time, I wrote relax way back in 89. See, I dabbled in a lot.
You really likes that poem.
I don't need to talk about what I've done in every single rhyme. My identities must remain sealed. But I've been told to write these hot joints and lock this game full.
I don't think I've ever read a poem in my life.
Never stops. Mythologicals raps, Quincy Jones. Look, I'm back on the block. I'm like that bully that you can't defeat.
Do TikTok reels count as poetry?
Devo's ass in the streets. I'm a monster on these beats. Mythologicals got this lock.
Russ, will I be doing the Land Raider tomorrow? Nah, I already did it. Did it last night while I was waiting for uploads.
Everybody, please relax. Everyone, stay calm. Lazarus came to drop bombs. Tell your brother, your sister, tell your pops, your moms, it's okay. Everybody, please relax. I'ma make these weak rappers be quiet. You gotta go ahead and light it. When it's joint,
So this is the Land Raider I got from Player J. If you tuned into the webinar, I showed you guys how to take a really shitty Land Raider that was painted metal and washed and make it not suck. Did that in the webinar yesterday. And last night what I did, Russ, is I dry brushed it with a big fat Monument Hobbies dry brush. So what I did in the webinar yesterday, it was that I fucking dry brushed. Look at that. It took me 18 minutes. Player J actually painted this. Player J sent me this. It was painted like bolt gun metal and washed, and he did all the chevrons. And then I used the airbrush to scorch it up, smooth it out, and then I dry brushed it And basically, grand total of an hour of messing with it, and now it's completely transformed. Shout out to my man Recoil. 13 minutes to go. Support your boy. Thank you, Doug. Recoil? Oh, yeah. Recoil's written me lots of poems, and I've read every single one of them. Let's get some black primer. Just raw dogging it. Does anyone know? I mean, there's like some classic Dark Angels bullshit on here. Like, does anyone have a picture of what the fuck Cipher looks like from behind? God damn it. Cipher backpack 40K. Has anyone got a picture of his bag? Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. It's like a Grim Reaper Angel situation. Okay. Got it. Grim Reaper Angel situation. Thanks, Russ. Let's take a little... I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I'm going to take a little mahogany. Squirt some in there. So there's some leather here. So I threw a little mahogany in with the black, so it's a very dark brown. I'm just trying to get it super ghetto right now. Dump that out. We'll send a little golden brown in. And so I'm just kind of sending like a little desaturated brown in. Basically, I'm just kind of setting up the real estate because subtracting from black is easy. Okay, let's take more golden brown. Little orange. Little mahogany. And so let's paint. This shit right here.
It's in the gold chain, living it up, living it up, living it up. Pin sagging gold krills, living trilling the cut, trilling the cut. It's in the gold chain, living it up, living it up, living it up. Now I'm stuck
7 minutes left using our airbrush like
from the bottom like
Kung Fu style.
climb up.
Golden brown. See what we're doing?
It's in the gold chain, living it up, living it up, living it up. Pin sagging gold krills, living trilling the cut, trilling the cut. It's in the gold chain, living it up, living it up, living it up. Now
We're bringing in some of that kind of gold.
started from the bottom like Drake, I'm a big climber.
Dump some of that. Throw some transparent yellow. 5 minutes. So we're going to take this transparent yellow. And yellow it up a little bit. Monchota, thanks, man. We got Cipher just pimp chilling now. We're just using our airbrush to save as much time as possible.
Living it up, living it up. Now I'm starting like a big timer. The boy started from the bottom like Drake, I'm a big climber.
4 minutes left. We got Cipher right here. We just knocked him out. And we just primed a backpack. Yo, Ordo Master, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. So we just primed the backpack, and while it's, curing, I'm just kind of using my airbrush to kind of cheat a bunch of color blocks in so that it's easy tomorrow when we paint. So now we're going to take some sky blue. Some white. And what we want to do is aim right here. Okay. Put most of that out. Because it's not ready to be paintbrushed on yet because I just primed it like 2 seconds ago. So we're just being smart with our time. The Huff.
Shut the fuck
And for Huff jumping in our final four, Florida Man Friday, $20. Thank you so much, brother. So we added a bunch of white, Huff. And it's all gone. I spit it all out of my pot. So what I want is I want to paint this shit white. See, now I got a little fade there. Let's get some black blue. How much of this can we set up for tomorrow? So now we're going back to like a gray. There's some pipes right here. Some machinery. See right there. So that's already set up for some highlighting now. With about 55 seconds left. We've got our hilt kind of set up to be highlighted. We got to subtract some details, some overspray, bring the Grim Reaper back in. We've got some of this machinery bullshit right here. And see, and it's a lot easier to carve the black back in. Right? Just put the black back in, leave that shit installed. And you can do a lot in just little spots with your airbrush like this. About 10 seconds left on the timer. Like to... There we go. Last thing.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Damn it. Trying to get it a little bit brighter. Love minis. Putting us in spiritual overtime. Thank you, Love Minis. So these pipes. Fuck. I'm trying to put a little highlight on them, but... Like right there. Just thinking, hold on. What I need to do is just get like everything out of it. Just some dirty paint water. Some white. Love minis. And we want to put a little bit of a highlight right here. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I get this? Alright. See right there? So I'm kissing those pipes with a little white. And then we'll just go in there and drop some highlights on them. Instant metal. Drop some pin washes. We're gonna subtract out some of this stuff. Yo, it's gonna be like we're gonna finish the thing so fucking fast. Airbrushing like a gangster. So that's basically priming. We just primed that. Like priming next level on the next level. And so tomorrow we'll be finishing Cipher easily. We need to figure a base out tomorrow. We cut the compressor. Here is Cipher right here. We still need to work on the robe, but I'm going to get the backpack connected before we dial in all that stuff. But basically what we're looking at here is like flawless airbrushing on the fabric, paying attention to maintenance of that, and just painted that motherfucker black and then highlighted him. So fucking easy to paint something like this. This guy's, I mean, like, we've spent almost no time on him comparatively, right? Like, you know, you think if we just finished this shit, this guy took 1,000 times longer than this workout. Really leading you to understand that, like, black armor is the easiest thing. I mean, this didn't take this workup took us about 10 hours of stream painting, right? Cypher's taken us 5. Cypher easy. Where's my... Hold on, I'm looking for my special list. The legal pad. The next level painting legal pad. Thank you, R-Dubs. Thank you guys for your support. I actually got my Army Painter box in today. Got to make my Creature Caster order before I leave next week, which is too easy. I got word that my boxes in Los Angeles are finally shipping. And the swag gates will start opening back up here again. A lot of sponsors couldn't send me stuff, like as they were getting ready for LVO, and partially on me. But we should be fucking going nuts here. Should have a bunch of Creature Caster minis, a bunch of Army Painter new shit. We've got some Privateer Press stuff, like a double order of Creature Caster. And a Soger, thank you, Recoil. I appreciate you guys. This is how I fucking do it, man. You guys pay for my 4 locos. So let's set up a raid over on Twitch. Shout out to all the new patrons that I picked up over the last week too. Feel free to DM me.
Excellent!
Ryan on the tubes, thanks for the sub, brother. Love Middies, where are we sending this raid today? She's probably gonna say Wicked. Rico, I appreciate you helping. She said Wicked. The rate is ticking down. We're bringing the length, the girth, and the positivity over to Wicked Minis. We're about to boost out of here. Appreciate all your support. Feel free to hit me up. Social media. Answer questions all the time. That's what I do. All right. Recoil's mom, Huff, Love Minis, and a Soger, thank you. Remember, bring the absolute hype train to Wicked.